Oh, hi. Good evening. What is today? September the 12th. Okay, 2021. Oh, look. Hairs are out of place. Look out. Ew. All right, so another Doc's chat party live for you. Yes. Come and join if you like. Yes. Hiya, Harry Humstone. How you doing? With all those golf clubs and knickknacks and typewriters and stuff. Wow. Makes me feel like I want to go out and hunt for golf clubs if they sell that well, but then I'd have to try to mail them out, I guess. So that's a problem. That's a problem. That's Sarah Caney. How? And he's here for the word. The word today is lampshade. Oh, Robert P will be on in a minute. Cool. All right. Yeah. And look, me and Mr. Mayo's here, and Christopher, hello. And Robert P is feeling better, but he has to go downstairs. So that's the best thing. Yes, everything's cool. Yes. So hey, being that we've got some people hanging out there, maybe I should try to put out a link and see what transpires. Right? Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hello, Day Tripper. I see you there while I'm fishing up a link. There you are. So, yeah, if anybody hasn't watched Harry Humstone and his yard sale overtimes and going to find his stuff, and he finds such amazing stuff, you know. The yard sales around here, all I find are baby clothes. Ah, nothing cool. No toys, not even a toaster. Just crap. I don't know. So, anyway, yeah, Harry Humstone's got a cool channel. If you want to see how to make money yard sailing, that'd be the place to go. So, anyway, I was wondering if any of you had seen the John Lennon 50th anniversary airing of Imagine online. I tried to watch it, but they had all these different apps to watch the show on, and I didn't have any of them, and I don't want to start getting apps for something not really going to use afterwards. So I just said, eh. Oh, he's found Beatle albums because he is a Beatles fan. Well, good for you, Harry. Good for you. Yes, actually, you should show a few. You know what we do here. Like, I found this and I found that. Yes, show us some of your stuff. We'd love to see it. And yeah, not a heck of a lot going on. Oh, there's Jeff Kendall. What's up, Doc? Not a heck of a lot. Just started. Just waiting to see if we can get a show going here and toss the old words about that sort of thing. But we'll see what happens. I've only been on for not quite 4 minutes, so now the Imagine thing was on cable TV. On what channel? I don't have cable TV here, so when I went on the website and it had watch it here, and going like Google Play and Apple something and what I says, I'm not going to sign up for any of that stuff. I'll never use it again. So I just said skip it. I've got the movie over there on Blu-ray anyway, so I thought it would be interesting. I thought it would be interesting that if it was a watch party, it could be interesting. Hello, Greg, man. And I would like to introduce to you my co-host, Robert P. Hey, Robert.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Look, Ryan Boru says hello.
I'm feeling a lot better today. This is my ninth day having COVID.
Okay, so how many days are you allowed to have COVID before it gets like, uh-oh?
Well, it got bad in the beginning, the first 4 or 5 days. I went and had what they call a monoclonal antibody infusion on Wednesday, and that seemed to start reversing things for me, which was good. And I was vaccinated back in May, but it evidently didn't stop this Delta variant from attacking us.
Right, but
My wife got it 4 days after I did, but she's doing okay, coughing a lot.
yeah, but having been vaccinated, having the COVID now would mean it was not as severe as it would have been if you hadn't.
I'm assuming that's so, but I wasn't going to take any chances because I'm obese. I have diabetes. I went and got the infusion as soon as I could, no matter what. It gives you extra antibodies. And other than that, my wife is unvaccinated, so I'm hoping she's okay, but she is no comorbidities, what they call it. She has no other issues. She's got a good BMI, and she's a vegan vegetarian, eats well all the time, unlike me. So hopefully she's going to stay mild to moderate. Right now she's moderate. It's
Okay.
her going on 50.
Are you both kind of quarantining yourselves, or?
Yeah, we haven't gone anywhere. Some people delivered some fruit and stuff to us yesterday in our garage, and that's all we eat, fruit and a little bit of vegetables and some broth. Look, you have no appetite whatsoever anyway. I mean, I'm worn out. I'm going to be here a few minutes just to say hi, everyone, and thank you for those who are caring enough to send messages off and on to us, and to show you a couple small things I did get from a friend in Japan.
Mark P says, "Hope you're feeling better."
Yes, a lot of people have sent their directions that I've known. My 39th wedding anniversary was on Friday, and I put a thing on Facebook. We had quite a few people that visit Facebook from these sessions and community, and they all wished us well. And I appreciate that very much.
Cool. I'm going to add our good friend Jeff Kendall up here, okay? Hey, Jeff.
I reckon.
There. Hey, there's Jeff there. All the way from Oklahoma, where they will play, I guess.
But that's okay. They're fixing to, we're going to have the state fair coming next week
Oh, nice. Nice.
in Oklahoma City on Thursday. And I'm going to take my girlfriend Saturday morning. And I told her, let's show up with masks on. We're walking around the fair with the mask. I guess that everything's okay down here. So, you know, okay, so good.
Wait, I'm going to add one more person.
Hello.
It's James. Hey.
Lennon.
I'm talking to you on my new Blue Yeti Nano mic.
Ooh,
Yesterday.
Sounds good.
wow. Talk a little. Let's see how it sounds.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Sounds wonderful.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I like it.
Sounds wonderful. Everything's cool. Everything's cool.
Now I got to text Jorgen to come join us.
Oh,
Okay.
he just might. He just might. But I was going to say to Jeff, the Michigan State Fair was last weekend here.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's not as big as it used to be.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not.
Yeah.
It's not as long as it was. I think it starts Thursday. And
Yeah.
I was talking to my girlfriend, and we were going to go up there Friday night, and she said, no, we're going to go Saturday morning because,
Yeah.
you know, we'll get up there because everything opens at 10, and by 1 o'clock, we'll be tired and ready to go home. So, yeah.
Well, Robert might be able to help me out when I say, like, I'm sure the Michigan State Fair, once upon a time, in the old days, used to last about a week and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't as big. My grandson went last week or the week before, whenever it was there. I remember quite a few people visited. I did not make it there this time, but he went, saw all the animals, and were able to feed. I don't know how those animals eat so much. All those people feed him all day long.
Oh, wait a minute. James wants to
James got Jordan.
Excuse
I
me.
was VCLT this from Norman Maslov, Mazzy. On
Oh, wow.
This is
Ooh.
an original 1970s pressing.
Oh, yeah.
Record set. It sounds amazing. This is the one you want,
Mm-hmm.
not the
Well, they say.
remixes, because I heard the remixes one is not so good, but this is what you want. And it's got the original poster in there too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But no notes, though. There aren't any notes in there.
And they re-released the 50th anniversary of Imagine John Lennon came out Friday on white vinyl. But they didn't have the CD box set because I have the ultimate one from to 2018. So that's all I need. I don't need to get the.
That's what a lot of people are saying. Here,
Yeah.
I'm going to go off camera for a second because I'm going to compare something with Robert in a second, I think.
Okay.
All right.
Go right ahead. Ooh, who's that? Oh, that's Granny. Okay.
Is
Irene,
that me?
Yeah.
you can't get it over there.
Me. No, don't be telling.
Okay. There you go.
Robert was about to show something, I think.
Okay.
I got it. I do have a few things. I don't want to dominate.
Go ahead.
Well,
I have nothing this week, so go ahead.
This I picked up for
Ooh.
a friend.
Yeah, everybody remember that one? That's the first.
Yeah.
Ooh, live at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And how's
Very
the sound
nice.
on that?
yeah.
This my camera's not that great. It claims it's a UK version, made on Parlophone Records. It's got all 13 tracks. It sounds
Hey,
fantastic.
Greg, man.
I think it actually.
Hi.
Hello.
I was going to show Robert my version of the Hollywood Bowl. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Okay.
I'm not watching. I'm watching. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. I hit the wrong button. I took you out. Okay. There's my
Yeah.
view of the Hollywood Bowl. Oh, isn't that a lovely back?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
That's,
Isn't that a lovely
different
back?
cover.
Isn't that a lovely?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Wow.
Did you do that yourself?
Oh, look, this came up. Hi, Doc. Can't stay because, oh, you got to work? Oh, ew. That's too
Okay.
bad. Well,
This is going in Doc's pile. I've got a little pile started here for Doc. So when we get together, because I live in Michigan, about maybe 30 miles from you. I have no idea. Not that far, but
not very far. No, not very far.
one day we're going to get together. And Paul, by the way, I am feeling a lot better since I got my infusion. I'm still getting out of breath if I talk too much, so I'm going to limit it, but which is probably great for you guys. But this one's going to go in yours. I'll show you why I can afford to give you this one. This was made in the 90s. And it's actual silver disc and everything. Sometime in the 90s, about 25 years ago in Japan. So
Well, yeah, but it's obviously better than the one that was homemade, though.
Hey, Mason.
it sounds fantastic. I was really
Mhm.
surprised. But I wanted to show you, maybe a lot of people, I've never seen this myself, and that's why I want to share it if I can. I have a wonderful friend in Japan for the last 25 years or more,
Mhm.
and he sent me this, and I've never seen this.
That is,
It's a box set
ooh.
of the
No.
Hollywood Bowl.
That's nice.
Mhm.
Well, I see capital on the bottom, so it must be American.
Well, it's supposedly American. You open it up. I'm going to try to do this without dropping it. You get the front and back as if it were the album,
Oh,
and then it opens. I'm trying. It opens up like the,
ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
and then you get what would have represented the inner sleeve
Mhm.
as a poster, and then they gave you, which is wonderful, a total reproduction of both the 64 and 65 concert booklets you would have gotten at the concert.
Mhm.
The
Nice.
only difference I can tell based on what Matthew Street showed earlier in one of his
Yeah.
is that the sheets are matte and not glossy, but since I don't have an original one, I don't know
Mhm.
what was what's right. These are not glossy sheets. They're more of a matte finish, but it's got the entire 64 and 65 booklets.
Yeah, the tour. Yeah.
Underneath this is a gold plate. This is number
Ooh.
315 of 500 limited edition CD release.
Yeah, it's actually a CD. I was expecting a record.
Reminiscent. Well, I want to get a record to stick in it, so I have like a complete set now.
Yeah.
Reminiscent of remember the HM, what's it? You know, the
HMV.
box that came out in England?
Hmm.
Those box sets for all the CDs that came out?
Yeah.
HMV or whatever there was.
Mhm.
Her Majesty. I forget. But this is similar to those type boxes. I think they were trying to duplex. This came out in about 25 years ago,
Mhm.
and I just thought it was fantastic.
It looks fantastic. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I'm
No,
not
me
a
neither.
giant collector like a lot of people are, but I think this is something I may have to hang on to.
I think you better.
Given
Yes.
that it was a gift, and also my friend from Japan um, took his time out to send me this as a gift because he knew I was not feeling well. And believe it or not, it takes 10 times longer to get stuff to Canada. This got to me from Japan in 8 days,
Wow.
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 Mhm.
which I was amazed. But anyway, that's something I thought was very special. I've never seen another one in a long
No,
around.
me neither.
Yeah. Paul wants to know about Mrs. Roberts. She doing okay?
Hey, Mark.
I'm doing a whole lot better. If anyone does happen, whether you're vaccinated or not, if you do come down
He's asking about Mrs. Roberts.
and Mrs. Roberts getting, well, she's behind me as far as days go, but she's still doing okay. She's
Mhm.
worse off right now than I was in my fourth day. We're hoping, but she cannot get the monoclonal infusion because of her. She's got nothing wrong with it, unlike me being diabetic and so forth.
Hmm.
But anyway, if you do end up getting it, vaccinated or not, see about getting the infusion of the antibodies. It really did switch things for me.
Hi, Jeff.
Getting worse. Look it up. Anyway, everything's fine. I wanted to show
Okay.
that, and I also got this, which is a wildlife DCC
Why?
direct, something that was unreleased. It's a DCC 24 karat gold disc.
Whoa.
It was remastered by Steve Hoffman. If you're familiar with Steve Hoffman, and his for years and years he's had a Steve Hoffman page where they talk about all kinds of Beatles stuff, and he's a very well known person that does remasters, and he remastered it. It's pretty good. I actually think it's slightly better than the new one because they added more bass, and this is really clear.
It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
And he sent me another item, which I don't have in front of me, a Magical Mystery Tour 1990s mono release from Japan that came out. And it was kind of like a booklet with with an insert for the CD
Mhm.
that came out, and that was nice. So it was a very nice package, a big surprise, and we appreciate all of our Beatle community and our friends,
Yes.
even not Beatle community friends,
Did you see Harry Humstone? Even he's a Beatles fan, he says. Ooh.
I remember my mom.
And I
He's
just
one
got
of-
a message from Jorgen. He's finishing up a blog and he's going to join us shortly.
Ah,
Sounds good.
ooh.
Robert, did you go to Mazzy's live stream yesterday?
I listened to the stream in my convalescence, and although I don't buy albums or things like you guys did, they handled it much better this time. The first time
Yeah, because we had Rob up there and he was handling everything. Because the last time it was a shit show.
his first
Excuse my
auction,
French, but
I was the first one on the Beetle box, and then it was two other guys that were like boom, 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 and he gave it to the third guy rather than me or the next guy, even though the next guy paid. I was a little upset that day because I was like, hey, I took a picture of the screen. I was first, and they
I
didn't.
saw that because I was there because I was one of the moderators and I saw you had it first.
I know it's okay. I gave up, and now with this going on, you really put stuff in perspective. It doesn't really matter when you start wondering about your mortality. When you first get this thing, it does scare you. So don't think it's not real, and take care of yourself. That's all I can tell you. I'm still worried. I am not a small boy, and I am not in my best of health always because of my diabetes. But
Just as long as you get over that COVID situation, that's what's the main thing.
You are in my prayers always.
even now, it gets, if you do too much, it's harder to breathe.
Mhm.
Did you get the vaccine, Robert?
I did have the vaccine in May, but it evidently didn't stop me from getting it. It may have stopped me from getting as severe, but I still went and got the monoclonal antibody infusion because I was afraid that it might not be enough, being the other issues that I possess in my life. And they're not uncontrolled, they're just they're there. Obesity is there. I'm not gonna. I'm no skinny mini, right? And I do have diabetes, although it's controlled. I don't want to take extra chances. We got like 2 weeks to kill this thing. Excuse me, and do what we can, because after that, you may be in a hospital, and there's no choice after that.
Yeah.
A lot of
And that's no fun.
So
No,
if you feel comfortable enough, get a vaccine. If you,
you don't need that. Yeah,
If
I
you
had my
have
first
time.
one. I'm going for my second one. I had my first one on August 31st. I'm getting my second one on the 28th of this month.
I'm not going to say good or bad for either one, because like I said, you can still transmit it, you can still get it, you can just do what you feel is right. Get it if you feel comfortable after researching it, and if you didn't get it and get sick, try to get the infusion as soon as possible. It did help. 4 people in my family, I said 5 actually, my sister, my brother, me, and my nephew, who's the one who gave it to us all, because I watched him for 5 hours last Monday, a week ago. And then he transferred it to his mom, and his mom got her brakes done by my brother. So all of them got it.
Yeah, so basically the whole P family is infected.
Even though we weren't hanging out together, we just slowly, the whole thing was they got it, and I'm hoping that they're actually had worse off than I am, and now they're doing better. So let's hope everyone does. This is our eighth or ninth day for us, and then 4th day for my wife.
So did the rest of your family get vaccinations, or just
I was the only one. They were young enough; they thought they did. A lot of people. I'm young, I'm healthy, and they'll probably make it through it. But it's one of those risks. You have to determine risk versus reward in everything you do.
Hmm.
But I am making people aware, if possible, about the monoclonal antibody infusion treatment that should be around in your state or province. If so, you do catch it, regardless of vaccination status. It may help you, and it won't. I don't think it'll hurt you to get extra antibodies.
no? You don't sting for a second. Come on, people, you can do
Well,
it.
the infusion is more like an IV, and it's like maybe the size of a cigarette pack. They drip it into your arm. It gives you extra antibodies that they've taken from plasma from other people that had it, and then they figure out what they were, and they grew their own in the lab, and they're putting proteins in your body that were to fight the antivirus, or to fight the virus. I mean, to me, it made sense. I did a lot of research for the first couple of days, and then I went and got it. They refused to give it to my wife because she's a little younger and in good health.
He seems okay.
She's only got a 20 PMI.
Yeah, and the best part, it's free. All you have to do is show up. So just
Craig, and the rest of you.
go get stuck. It'll do you a world of good, and the whole world a world of good. Really.
I'm not going to say one way or the other, but it did hopefully help me by getting vaccinated.
I know Rachel's still hesitant to take the vaccine.
Depends. Some people are immune compromised and they don't want to. My daughter had COVID. Should she get it, being that she has already had it as a natural antibody? I don't know all the answers. I just know that they should look at all of it before they make their decision. Some people have been harmed, but not as many as COVID's hurt, supposedly. So,
Well, Massey's had both shots, and now he's going for a booster. I don't know what the booster thing is about.
I personally wouldn't even attempt to get a booster until after maybe 9 months or something, because that's really close together.
Great man, both shots. There you go.
And better safe than sorry. I agree. I had it. I'm feeling okay after the 9th day, but things can turn. That's why you got to always be resting and careful.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Let me bring on Dr. Tie-Dyed. He knows all about this sort of thing.
I don't want to catch anything from Roy. So.
Okay.
No, don't make me laugh too hard.
He's sitting right beside me, you see. So
It's hard to believe.
Oh, Doc, you got to switch me around. I got the StreamYard right on my face.
It's in his face.
How's that?
Yeah, that's
There
better.
you go.
Hello, Paul.
hi. I guess I don't need this. I
No,
got shots.
We're believe me, we're far enough away. Doc would have to worry more than any of you.
Mhm.
I could
It's in
probably
the air.
breathe across the Lake Michigan or whatever. But not Lake Michigan. I didn't know what lake it is. Whatever. Great Lake.
Lake St. Clair.
St. Clair, whatever.
Lake St. Clair, yes.
Yeah.
Michigan's on the west side.
Biggest sewer in the world.
Hey, I thought Erie was.
Better.
I thought Erie was.
Just don't fall in because the current's so strong it'll take you over Niagara Falls.
Erie's polluted because St. Clair drains into it, you see.
Yeah,
Yeah, the only-
into it.
The only good thing is I lost about 8 pounds having not been able to eat for a day, basically. So I don't know if I want to go on that kind of diet.
Hey, Simon.
Hello, Mr. Dale. How are you? Uh-oh. Yeah, you're being robbed. You're being robbed.
Yeah,
Oh, Johnny's going crazy.
trying to get your Beatle record.
Well, I wouldn't be
Hey,
surprised.
give me my food. Where's my food?
I don't have it. I did get a DVD. Someone
I'll put my all things must pass in the curb. That'll distract them.
Okay. Yeah.
That's fun.
Or maybe they'll take it.
Well, that's what I mean.
It'll be off your hands.
That's what I mean.
Paul, did you get the trunk?
No, I didn't get the trunk.
Well,
I'm
Matthew
waiting-
detail TV me an original 1970s press.
I'm waiting for the coffin edition to come out.
Mm.
Well, I know it's not the Beatles or anything else, but I saw that good program today by the Parlophone Auctions or whatever. They did one on the Hollies today.
Yeah.
It was,
Mhm.
and I was missing 2 of their albums. I've had almost all of them, but I was missing the 2 from '67, and I thought called Butterfly, and the other one I think Evolution. So guess what today?
Oh, wait, wait. Jurgen's here. Hello, Jurgen. Hi, Jurgen.
Hey.
Oh, I'm going to trade you with Jeff because you have more room for the duck.
Okay.
I had trouble selling those ABBA ones yesterday. You should have got in on it.
Duck for the duck.
Yeah, well, you got a lot of space right in that corner. So.
Hello.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, I'm on the stream.
Yeah. Hang on. Jeff's on having a party call there. Okay. Oh, and James is getting something here. What? Oh, it's dinner. I thought you were going to show us something.
Yeah.
Well, I'll show you some.
Okay. Ah.
Nobody for my mom.
Her eyes are about as big as a Disney character. It looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Cute.
Yeah, she looks like she should be a Disney princess.
Which one is this, Robert?
That's Mila, my Alaskan baby. Now she's a Texan baby. She's 2. She's 2.
Wow.
One wilderness to the other.
It was her birthday about 3 days ago. The birthday cupcake.
Oh, yeah.
So that was better looking at me, trust me.
How can she be 2? I see only 1.
I got one more for you, just because this is my grandson in Texas.
Good heavens.
Now, he's a little fatty, but every single grandchild I've had, we put in this bucket with these ducks in this cover, and then I framed them and had them in one of our main bathrooms. I've gotten all 6 pictures up, 4 so far. These are the 2. I need one more of Mila now.
What is he? What is he eating? Lemons?
He's just kind of chewing on the cloth, but he's got 3 ducks with him in a metal bucket.
Oh,
And
I
he's
thought
wearing
they were lemons.
like a duck wrap around when you take them a bath. We got all of my grandchildren when they were this age, put them in this outfit so we could frame it. And once they're framed, we put it in the bathroom. So when you go to my home, you visit my
It's cute. It's
you
cute.
visit my zoo, you will see all my grandchildren in that duck outfit on the wall. So
Okay.
I'm very. I got 6 of them, so I'm very proud of them.
And you should be, yes.
And thank God they're all cute. So,
But wait, we'll have a little contest here. Everybody on the count of 3, hold up your Imagine white vinyls, okay?
my
1, 2, 3.
I don't have them.
Nobody does.
I didn't really understand.
James is running.
Can we just imagine having it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was good.
But you have to prove it.
That's
You have to
really
show us the white vinyl.
I didn't understand the challenge, to be honest.
yeah, it's okay.
There's a new white vinyl out.
Yeah.
James Woof Woof.
Hey, Sandy.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
Okay.
have a close-up of James eating.
Yeah, I know, it's helpful. But I mean, that Imagine, James, that's supposed to be white vinyl, right?
No, that's the 2018 Ultimate version
Well, that
on.
doesn't count. That doesn't count. You're
Well, it's
supposed
on
to use the
TV,
white
but
vinyl.
that's the better one.
Invisible Ray says Three Dog Night. Expand on that because I like them. They're a good band.
Well, what's funny is I just saw. You ever see those Pawn Stars or whatever it is on?
Yeah.
Those two guys that sell stuff in Vegas.
Yeah.
They just bought a little piano portable that was used to make Jungle something from Hong Jungle by Three Dog Night. And,
Oh, there's a jungle out there.
yeah, Jungle out there. And the guy signed the certificate of authenticity, the actual person from Three Dog Night. And they got $500 for it. But I just thought it was. He tried for $1,500, but they wouldn't get it. They made him go back and get a new signature because the guys must be friends with, I don't know, it was Don or Dan Holton or something, whoever the main lead singer was for Three Dog Night. It was a little segment, and it was like the very first little portable piano from that era, like in the late '70s, that did the electronic stuff, and he had it that they used on that single. And I thought, well, there's some history, and they sold it for $50 or $500 with the certificate.
I think Paul ran off to get his Three Dog Night collection.
Maybe he's got one of the pianos too.
It could be.
It's worth $500 more than the white vinyl is.
Returns.
I had that EP, but I must have lost it. I don't have it anymore. I think it got water damaged.
Ooh.
Very interesting, though. I thought for the era having that little electronic.
Yeah.
Piano, we've seen them all through the '80s and '90s ourselves, but this was back in the '70s. They had it.
Yeah.
That's why he was so intrigued to use it on that single because he had never seen one like that. He said, "Let me have that," from his buddy, and they used it for the single, and then he saved it, of course, all these years. But he only got 500, which I thought was kind of low. But
Yeah.
Night doesn't bring in what the Beatles do,
Okay, well, since nobody has the white vinyl of Imagine, and that's no surprise, really. Did anybody watch the broadcast of Imagine online with the watch party with John and Yoko?
Probably missed it myself.
It was Friday afternoon.
Was it? I missed it.
Nobody saw it.
I'm
Watch Let It Be.
busy doing something else.
My friend in Japan sent me a copy of Let It Be from Japan.
Andrew Dixon's got it. Yeah, know that. Yeah.
I'm sure that Marv has got it. Mr. Dixon's got it.
But as
Oh, I
far as
didn't
I
watch
can
it. I have
see,
it on Blu-ray.
I've got one myself. But I wanted to see how Yoko and Sean were going to interact with the audience, if they did at all. But apparently you could only get it on Google Play and Apple something, and you had to download an app to do it. And I thought, I'm not going to do that. So, boy,
Aesthetics, I thought clear vinyl was very nice.
And it was on Prime Video as well, which I have downstairs. But I would have needed my sister's password and username to get in to watch it on here.
The
But my
internet
sister was at work at the time, so I couldn't watch it.
well, as far as I can see, nobody watched it. Sarah Cheney says her mom was the one who introduced her to the Beatles and the British Invasion, plus Queen, Three Dog Night, and many operas, but she later switched to opera.
Oh,
I've got the White Album on white vinyl.
You do?
I do.
You have to prove it.
with the dark green label or
You have to prove it.
Mhm.
Okay.
I like the French ones that came out and the German ones that came out with the dark green apple. The capital white label with the purple label looked like crap.
Yeah, it came out, I think, in the late 1970s because the red in the 78, 79, wasn't it?
It was terrible, yeah.
78, the red and the blue albums came out in red and blue vinyl too. So,
Your mom introduced the Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah. Lucky.
I thought it was that The guy used to do the Newlywed Game. What was his name? The original guy who did the Newlywed Game. I thought he was the announcer on the 64 series.
Pavarotti?
No.
Okay. What are you looking for? I hope my connection doesn't act up.
Oh, it's Casey Kasem. Ah,
American Top 40.
Top 40. Yeah.
Bob Eubanks introduced the Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh yeah. Guy who did the one of those game shows.
so you're gonna, looks like you're advertising a response to Rachel is
Up.
up. Okay.
A contest response to Rachel's.
Ooh, a contest. Fantastic. Okay, Paul. What do you-
Hang on, I haven't found it yet.
Oh,
I found it, hang on. There it is.
Oh, that's
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
black.
Oh, too. Mhm.
That's the Canadian pressing.
Oh, so it's black label, not purple. That might be better. The American one's purple.
It's purple. It's a second generation capital pressing.
no,
French one that was
wasn't it Melinda Murphy who says, let's test colored vinyl to see if it sounds different than other colors?
Yeah,
And
this was back in '78, so it doesn't sound as good as black.
back.
But it was a special catalog number too.
Mhm.
It wasn't a regular. I don't know if it's really small. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's too blurry. But
Yeah.
the catalog number is SEBX-11841. The SEBX was their colored vinyl series. So,
I think Jorgen is a fan of Chicago or Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Definitely, I have a lot of albums that one.
Chicago's much more than Blood, Sweat, and Tears, I would say.
Yeah, but I'm catching up. I'm not far away from a complete Blood, Sweat, and Tears. So, but I have a complete Chicago at least until 1989.
there you go.
The most expensive record player in Christendom.
Uh-huh.
That must be right next to, I don't know, Twickenham or something. Yeah. Okay.
Well, Isadora Duncan works for Telefunken.
It's starting to get dark here. There must be a storm coming. Robert P. batten down the hatches. I think something's coming up outside. It's getting dark in here.
I'm coming.
Yeah. Whoa.
And then
We might be in for a stormy here.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah?
It'd be expected, but they claim there's nothing in the air. I looked on my satellite.
I don't know.
Don't go up and down the stairs with this crap. I can tell you that. You get one down real quick. What's that one? Remember Malcolm in the Middle? Where the one kid, the little colored boy, would go every breath. That's what I feel like right now. I feel like the Malcolm in the Middle character. I have something to show you.
Well, if you want to be in the middle.
Well, no, I just got this. I sent this off the call to look at it. It's interesting. I got this today.
Ooh.
Beatles 2 CD
Oh, yeah.
DVD Let It Be special 50th anniversary.
Hey,
Mhm.
where'd you get that?
So this is an unofficial release.
Yes, but it's from Japan. They did a super labels and everything is just beautiful. It's all like you would think it came from Apple itself
Mhm.
Yeah.
with the quality. I mean, it just amazed me what was done. The very first CD is just the soundtrack in stereo on CD, so it's like listening to the movie.
Mhm.
The second CD is the complete rooftop concert, and then a whole bunch of other kind of rare type outtakes, but nothing that hasn't been out before. And then the red DVD is the actual movie, supposedly in much the best quality ever, and up until maybe the new release. And I'm going to watch it tonight to see if they got ahead of anything or if it's just been remastered by someone on their own. So I'm watching it this evening. But it's so. If I looked, I'd swear they're real. I mean they're real DVDs and everything, but very high quality.
It looks nice, yeah.
There's a gentleman in our, or at least he was in our comments over there. He will be.
That has to be a bootleg.
Well, of course it is. It's from Japan. Well, in Japan, it's different because in Japan, things are allowed to be made. Different copyright laws there than here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And for years, I've been sent stuff that is legit there right off the shelf that's not legit here
Mm-hmm.
because of their copyright laws.
Now there's all kinds of Beatles CDs in Japan. All these greatest hits, and
Just like the rooftop concert that Paul showed the other day on the records, they have records of the early 63, 64 Beatles stuff. That's being legally put out in a lot of places, like their live concerts, because they didn't bother copyrighting everything. And they did put a lot of it out,
Sarah wants that.
But anyway, that
For
was one
you,
of
Sarah. Just for you.
Chicago. One of the best albums.
Transit Authority. Yeah.
Amazing album.
First
One of the
album.
best in 70s. 60s.
Highly recommended.
Uh,
Run over these fun items, yeah.
Japan got it for me, Sarah. I'm sorry. I don't have another one, or I would share it.
Oh. It's a limited edition.
Well, that I don't know. They could be 100,000 in Japan. You have to go. There's a Yahoo Japanese auction site, just like eBay, and you can go there and get these things
Mm-hmm.
if you so wish to. You're just going to pay like Canadians. You're going to pay up the wazoo for the shipping. Anywhere from $10 to $20 an item just to ship it to you. So let's say that's a $30 item. You're going to pay $50 to get it to you. But if it's worth it to you, then do it. If
I sealed up my wazoo so that doesn't happen.
I told you guys earlier, Paul, it took 8 days to get the package from Japan to me.
Yeah, I've had that too, where stuff has arrived like a week, but then I've also had it takes 2 months, so it's hard to tell.
Well, the last one I sent to him took 2 months because of right in the middle of COVID, but this
Yeah,
one arrived in 8 days. He told me because I just got sick. The day I got sick, I'd written my friend, and he said, I send you a package to make you feel better. And literally in 8 days, when this is my 9th day, I got it yesterday. Or whatever, Saturday. I'm like,
yeah.
kidding me? I've never had anything give me that quick.
Yeah, well, the last thing I ordered from them was really quick. I think it was the McCartney 3 CD with the so-called bonus tracks on it. And I think I got that in like a week. It's really, couldn't believe it.
I'm looking for the Japanese company name. I think it's called Buybe. B-U-Y-B-E. That people can order stuff from. If I find it, I'm looking it up now, trying to find out what the name of it is. 'Cause
Brad swears on Japanese pressings are the best quality sound you're ever going to get.
B-U-Y-E-E. I-E.
Here we go.
What is it
Henny
say?
Youngman is in the house.
I kicked off a flight for sleeping. Oh, okay.
I can't imagine why, Dave. I can't imagine why.
But when is the real Let It Be coming out? Like, I haven't heard anything except that it's coming.
Oh, it'll go for Christmas. You can count on that.
Well, yeah, but there's only 3 months left, basically.
I haven't heard anything.
And the record doc is coming out October 16th.
Yeah, but the movie, though, is going to be on Disney first before they even let the DVD out.
Yeah, of course.
Or the documentary, for that fact.
I bet we get it at the beginning of December. It'll be out.
Well, I've got Disney Plus, so I can watch it there.
Christmas dollar.
Oh yeah, they won't miss that. That's going to be a big cash cow for them.
McCartney will have another colored vinyl out by that time.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it just seems everything went quiet on the Let It Be front. Oh yeah, it's coming, and oh yeah, we're gonna have the 6 hours and all that kind of stuff, and then nothing.
Well, it did prompt some of us to go back and listen to the album again, maybe the live concert record like Paul had, or the CD to hear that. And that sounds so good automatically.
Mhm.
I don't think mine's in stereo though. I don't know. Is yours in stereo, Paul?
My, the rooftop?
Yeah, the rooftop.
No, I don't believe.
think mine's in stereo. This is in
Well, no,
stereo, but it's
It's a
not that
live
great.
concert, right? You wouldn't expect it to be in stereo, but yeah.
This is all in stereo because they put two different cameras together, the camera A and camera B, and they took the information from both, and they were able to make a quote fake stereo, but not left right crap like they did in the '60s. Well, I'm gonna watch all 6 episodes, but I don't know.
I'm probably not. I'm probably going to be working. So,
I still
Well,
haven't seen
you'll still be
McCartney.
up there, Paul. You'll still get to see it. It's going to be on there for a long time. You can watch it whatever any time of the day that you want.
listen, it'll be on. Somebody will have a torrent on it somewhere.
Would we wait less than 24 hours, Paul?
It doesn't take long.
Like when they released All Things Must Pass, I had the whole thing on a download less than a day after it was released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More people are right on it.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait. Once a movie hits the theater, whatever that premiere weekend, you get it like the day afterward. So
Well, that's a different subject, but I'm looking forward to watching the film about Aretha Franklin called Respect. Has anybody
Oh
seen it?
yeah, yeah,
No, I
it was
haven't
good.
seen it yet.
I streamed it. It was pretty good.
They wanted $15 to stream it. I'm like, I'd rather just wait and buy it if I want to. Although I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You can find it if you want to. Just look around.
Like I said, I'm not desperate, but it's one of the few that are out there that I would like to see.
Hmm. Yeah.
There's not too many things that new I want to see. It seems like they did, from what I heard, did a decent job.
yeah, because they might show local points of interest in there.
Hmm.
Well, if anyone didn't get a chance who does have Hulu to see that thing from '67 about the Summer of Soul special about the Watts concerts that went on for 5 weeks straight, that had almost as many attendees as Woodstock, basically. Over 300,000 people showed up in a 5-week period to watch all these different black actors groups. But it was wonderful. I mean, I wish it had gone on with more of the music and less of the commentary, but it's still a reasonable show to watch. It's called Summer of Soul, and it was on Hulu for free if you're able to somehow sneak in and watch that. It was worth seeing.
I don't have Hulu or Netflix or any of those. I'm way behind.
Well, there's a lot of
Have
people
you seen the
follow from.
interview, that 6 episodes, 3-2-1 McCartney?
I haven't seen that.
I've seen part of it. It's pretty decent. I've seen the first 3 episodes. I still have the other 3 to watch. Really, really good.
I think that 3-2-1 was more than decent. I loved it.
Yeah.
I would love to see it. I just haven't had enough gumption to sit in front of anything for the last 9 days too long.
I mean, they're only 30 minutes.
Hmm.
It just gets tiring.
Yeah, you can watch the whole thing in an afternoon. I
Mhm.
think. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're only 30 minutes long, so you can do all 6 if you wanted to.
Who's going to tell James he has spinach between his teeth?
Oops. You better get out the Pepsi.
Well, Dave, the pickup artist, he's a comedian. Look at 12 months for stealing a camera.
Yes, 3-2-1 was good. I just wish that Rick Rubin guy would go get a shave, though.
Hmm.
Like it looks like he just came down from the mountain or something. Like, yeah, she's like an old prospector or something.
He's always looked like that.
Looks like he joined ZZ Top.
Mark P was around. I don't know if he's around anymore, but that'll be headed your way, Mark P, next week if I feel better.
Mm. Well, the 3-2-1 was good. I highly recommend it if you haven't watched it.
Box is getting full.
Oh! No, I don't want to see. No, I don't want to see. No,
I'm just teasing.
no, but that does look like a lot of stuff. That's got to be about 30 pounds.
Here's one. See that CD? I had it for one day, made all my transfers, and then it just disappeared. I can't find it anywhere, and it hasn't left this room. That is
Wow.
weird. I mean, literally, it is gone. I don't know what happened to it. Disappeared.
You mailed it to somebody.
No, I've been everywhere because I had two. I bought the same day. I bought this greatest hits. I put them in these packages to save space. You know,
Goose.
I don't like Marianne Faithful.
Did you put two in the same package?
No, I checked that too, but I'm like, okay, I have one but not the other one. Where the heck did it go? Unless my grandson decided to make a frisbee out of it, and I never saw it again. But I'm like, okay, that's the first one I've lost in 40 years or 30, whatever.
Gotta be somewhere.
I don't
Maybe
know.
the dog ate it.
Well, it'd be nice if I had a dog.
Well, what is the advent calendar? Is there a joke in here I'm not getting, or what?
During Christmas, they have an advent calendar of the 25 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you don't know what an advent calendar is.
they might be coming out with those. I like the advent calendar where you get chocolate in each one or something to the 25th.
Oh, I'd like that.
Yeah.
You get a little piece of candy.
Would you get like Savoy truffles or something? In?
I don't know. I'm just saying they've been around for years in traditional.
Cream tangerine or something.
They get a little like the little doors if it's a true advent calendar. And you open it every day it's like a little tree.
Here you have an advent calendar from the British group 5 Star.
Oh,
Okay.
Easy to open when you you open small here.
what is that? Peekaboo windows.
One until Christmas.
Is that an ABBA advent calendar?
No, it's British group 5 Star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same. Yeah, that's the right idea. Except for I like the one with candy inside.
So you open one each day until from the 1st December the 1st till Christmas.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's different. Hmm.
Back from break.
Ooh, wow.
The ones that have little chocolates. You get a chocolate every day.
Yes, I do.
In
like
Sweden, we're making a television for kids, one each day until Christmas Eve, and after the show, they open a special calendar for every day.
Well, look at this, sir. The one I think the calendar she bought has many Beatle figures in it.
Any gnomes in it?
Just don't,
Well, the Beatles are the gnomes, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, that chocolate do me no good. I've lost all taste and smell. Let's see how long that takes to come back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it helps in some things, I guess, but other things, it's not.
I don't know.
Oh, so James, or not James, Robert, if we put something on your plate and we say, like, try it out like it's lemons or something, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Hey, Mikey, we're making a cocktail now. It's called a COVID killer, and it's 8 cloves to 12 cloves of garlic, regular ginger root, like a big thick inch of ginger root cut up, an inch of turmeric cut up, blended in a blender with unsweetened pineapple juice, hot cayenne pepper, a quarter teaspoon, and a quarter teaspoon of pepper and something else. We drink that twice a day, and I can't even taste it, but it does make you sweat a little. Must be kicking antibody butt because anyone that takes 8 cloves of garlic can survive.
Well, you should try Ting and milk. That'll restore.
No, excuse me. I think that might make me choke up, even if I can't. I like Ting though. The idea of grapefruit soft drink is great. I like that. I can't taste the thing right now.
Yeah.
I am.
You got squirt to try.
Yes.
Squirt and milk. That, yeah, that's.
But
What
when
are
we
the
were black cows, we had like Coke and milk or root beer and milk or Verner's and milk. They had that kind of stuff as kids called coolers or Boston coolers or with ice cream.
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing scary, like dairy, and unless you mix it with Ting. That's just not right.
Dave here is just the comedian of the week.
Oh, Dave.
One line.
Where does he get this stuff? Does he get the Henny Youngman joke book or what?
Must have one of those floating around him and what's his name?
I think you find those in the
Dangerfield.
public toilets or something.
I don't get no respect.
You pick them up.
Okay, so
I was at not a joke at a church. I was in the washroom day. They had a sign on the door, saying what was the wording? Please flush only toilet tissue. So my first thought was, well, if that's all we can flush, then what's the point of using the toilet?
Oh, okay.
I don't know, maybe it's supposed to go in the cornfields or something.
I was a little confused, but I just went outside and used the tree, you know.
I used to go to my uncle's cottage when I was very young, and he had a sign on the wall, and you've probably seen it or heard it before, because they lived off of well water, and it wasn't, he didn't want a lot of sewage. He would put, if it's yellow, leave it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down. So if you were like the fourth person going in there with just yellow, it wasn't pleasant.
Me.
Oh,
He wouldn't let you flush the toilet every time you went because he didn't want to spend the money. It was too cheap.
oh, brother.
All right.
But,
Oh, look, we have some information here.
sorry.
The new Let It Be set of gnomes look good. John Paul Ringo and a Yoko gnome set sitting on George's amp eating his biscuits. I don't know whether it comes in a box or not. Or,
I heard they were doing that in a coloring book, but that's
oh,
Well,
Now,
biscuits are
Doc, my new mic picks up a lot of sounds. So I'm going to go over by the back window behind me, and I'm going to whisper something like I did in Rachel's yesterday. And Rachel could hear what I was saying, and I want to see if you guys can guess what I'm saying, if you can actually hear it.
just eat something, James. We can hear that fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to try to whisper something, see what will work with you guys too, like you did with Rachel.
okay. Oh, what fun! What fun this is! Yes, let's.
Is Tim Allen coming on so I can leave?
Okay, everybody, listen.
Okay.
Well, I guess that was a failure.
I hear something.
Did you hear what I said?
I'm not sure. Do it again, James. We weren't sure. Do it again.
I said, "Big boys don't cry." I whispered,
yeah,
"Big
yeah.
boys don't cry" from
Mhm.
10cc.
I didn't hear it.
Funny work yesterday.
Couldn't concentrate. Yeah, that's your
Hey,
problem.
Calvin.
Calvin's here too. Yay! How are you doing?
Calvin's in the
Welcome.
house.
Dave just got fired from the orange juice factory. I couldn't concentrate.
Gotta have a book next to it. Yeah, one of those toilet
He's
impressive.
got all the good ones, yes. I've got a bottle of pineapple soda that I've been wanting to do a taste test on. Maybe I'll do it here and get it off the to-do list or something. How about that?
If I'm a huge fan of that kind of humor where they play with words, so that is kind of my.
Oh,
my
get out.
kind of.
Ah, yeah. So maybe I'll go get my my pineapple soda. So like, hang on for a second, okay?
All right.
Okay. Go right ahead.
I already
Yes,
drank
pineapple soda, yeah.
Okay.
my garlic juice. I already drank. I don't
Hmm.
drinking lots of water.
Richard, how you doing?
I got something here, Paul. I didn't show you. It's a DCC 24 karat gold disc
Ooh.
wildlife. They were going to release it and they didn't. And it's remastered by Steve Hoffman, if you're familiar with
Yeah.
Steve Hoffman Group.
Mhm.
Oh, Steve Hoffman forums. Yeah.
And he's the one that remastered this back a while back. But I guess they decided not. Remember those gold discs that came out from DCC? They
Yeah,
did McCartney and Ram, I think, but they never released this. But my friend got a hold of it.
Abbey Road was one of the first ones of those. that
Yeah, this
came
is number 9 out of the limited set they released. I just
Yeah.
thought it was. I can actually put it onto WaveFile and send it to you.
Is
I
it
like-
sealed?
Huh?
Is it sealed?
Well, Japanese sealed, you know.
Dave, that's where you're wrong. She didn't die of a choking on a ham sandwich or pastrami. It was a heart attack.
Wildlife.
I think you shouldn't take that too seriously, James.
No, it was a heart attack. I know because I saw
Sounds
documentary on the cast.
Yeah, her heart stopped because she was choking on a ham sandwich.
Well, I'm sure she had some drugs in her system at the same
Ooh,
Ooh, okay.
nice.
Doesn't this look good? Mm.
Oh,
It actually does. I've been drinking pineapple for a week.
Look, it's got all kinds of nutrition on it. Yes.
How much sugar? I bet you more than 60, right? How much sugar? For a
Can
whole bottle.
you pass me some, Doc? I want to
Three
taste.
cups full.
Can you
okay.
pass me some, Doc? I want to taste.
I think we all
oh,
want
you're
to taste
passing around. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I got an opener.
Okay.
Ooh,
Ooh.
all prepared.
Oh, it's all sweet.
This has been sitting in my fridge for like 2 months.
2
So let's
months.
get rid of this thing.
Oh, but it hasn't lost its fizz.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's find out.
It's syrup.
In your stomach, round the gums, look up in your stomach, round the mouth or whatever. Look up stomach, here it comes or whatever this thing is.
There's no fizz. There's no
Uh-oh.
fizz.
Oh, it's flat.
Oh,
Shake it.
Does it say it's soda?
You gotta shake it up first.
well, too late for that. Now I think I got dead pop. Dead pop.
Okay.
$500, Sarah? Oh my God.
Tastes like a popsicle that you've left
Take it back to
in the
store.
sun or something. Yeah.
Drank it when you first got it, when it had some fizz
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, well,
Doc. Put it in the
Dang.
freezer. Put it in the freezer.
and they don't have a popsicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope Sarah's kidding. Wait,
Wow. Yeah. No, it's not made out of frog's legs. Get out of here. No. It's from Mexico is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's gallitos.
See,
real cane sugar then, right?
Well,
And they don't have frogs in Mexico.
you should mix it with Ting. Maybe that'll put the fizz back in.
Yeah.
Well, I bought this because I couldn't find anything.
Oh.
So I says, oh, okay, I'll get that. It's pineapple, it's Mexican, and I'll play taste test with it, but I never did. It sat in the fridge for so long that I guess it lost its fizz.
I would take it back to the store and get my money back. Very.
Yeah.
Well, let me finish it first, and then I'll take it back.
But how does it taste?
Yeah.
Did you say what happened to Ting? I heard somebody say what happened to Ting.
No.
What happened to
does it
Ting?
taste, I asked.
I don't. Let's just say I don't recommend this if you see it.
Okay.
So like,
Might as
I
well
can
do it.
guarantee
No,
you,
it
I
might
won't
have
buy
tasted
it.
3 months ago when you first had it.
it has no fizz to it. It's like dead.
See, I don't think it's a valid test. It lost all. You gotta get a fresh bottle.
I guess.
Dishwasher, son.
I'm gonna get one more.
Look, here's a new one. For lunch, I ordered the po' boy, and they brought out the dishwasher's son. Ha 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 ha. Whatever.
I'll sit with a list of jokes that you got to go through before the night is over.
You know, like it doesn't taste bad, but it's just like no fizz to it for supposedly being a soda.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Get rid of it.
I think I saw the last thing I got from Japan. This was a
Ooh, man.
a mono 1990 release in Japan. It looks just like it looked like the booklet, and it's a thicker cover, but it's basically the 24-page booklet. And then at the end of the booklet, it's got an opening to stick the CD.
Oh,
That's all it is. And then the CD, it has all the right markings, and it's real silver. But it's mono.
very pretty.
And it says,
Oh, I thought it was going to be the EP of that.
manufactured by Capitol Records, U.S. Patent, Japan, MAL. I don't know. That's what it says. But
Oh,
and it came out in around 95, he said. And I've never seen one that was just like the booklet with the slot in the back.
wow, that's pretty cool.
So it was something I've never seen. And he got it from somebody who was selling a whole bunch of stock they had left over from the 90s. Really high quality booklet, though. I mean, equal to what we're getting these days anyway,
Ooh,
in the 90s. But
I like that.
interesting piece. I have not compared it to the 2014 models that came out or whatever. I haven't compared it yet. Because I just haven't had time. But that's one of, he sent me so many interesting things. I don't know how to repair the guy.
Now, Doc,
Yep.
I want you to put on your thinking cap. I'm going to do a line from a movie now, and I'm going to go grab my mic like Rachel often does and go deep into the mic, and I'm going to say a line from a movie, and you have to guess who said it and what movie.
Oh boy, what fun. Okay.
Everybody can join in on this.
Everybody can play. Yay.
Panel and Peanut Gallery as well.
All right. Wonderful.
And-
Okay.
My precious.
Oh,
Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Yeah.
No,
True, correct.
Lord of the Rings.
that's right. You got it.
Scooby-Doo.
Jordan.
Oh, Jorgen.
I
Boy.
haven't seen it, but it's I heard.
Yeah, good for you, Jorgen. Ah, you are very wise. Yeah.
They don't call me
Yeah,
the
Jordan
Ring for
knows
nothing.
movies.
What is this? Kian, how dare you? Eric Clapton, Pee Wee Herman, Huey Lewis. Jorgen, Huey Lewis,
Yeah, rather that than Pee Wee Herman.
Santa Claus,
I'm Santa Claus? Okay.
apparently Walter Becker, and Sid Barrett.
I don't know what Becker is.
I don't know about that.
I had a question for Paul,
Okay.
and then the precious thing threw me off a little.
And I know that was hard, like Gollum's balls.
Oh, I was going to ask Paul if he had any of the original 64 or 65 concert bulletins from the Beatles to tell me if they were glossy or matte finish. That was what I asked.
The concert programs, you mean?
Brochures, if you had either one of those.
Well, I got a 64, but it's sort of a, it's not completely matte, but it's more of a satin finish.
I'm just curious because I've got in this particular box that came with two.
Huey Lewis, nice.
Oh, yeah. Now, Jorgen, you have to put it beside you so we can see the
So we can see the song. We can't.
Yeah.
Too low.
it looks just like you.
I'm
That's
sure
me.
they're somewhere now. They're both great airlines.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was curious about the pages. If the pages were glossy or flat. Mine are flat.
They're fairly flat. Yeah, there's not.
Oh.
You don't have much glare off them.
Mine are like that too. It's odd.
That's nice.
They're really just the same texture as any paper you get in a book.
Well, Matt, what's his name? Matt Street had a video last 2 days, and his showed the book, and it looked like they were all glossy. And then yours looked just like the ones I got. See, I got.
Yeah, mine's not glossy at all. No.
I don't know if you were around, but I showed you a picture of this, right? I got this box set, you know,
Yeah, I was watching that. Yeah.
and it had both of those, and they're both nice, very nice. I'm assuming the reproductions. No one's
This one was from their Vancouver show, but they still use the same program.
They did that everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah,
they
they
went.
run it just for Canada. They just use the American
Right.
program.
I'm glad to have even if the reproductions are so close. I'm glad to have
Come
them.
on, Bill. That was
This one was from the Vancouver show. Somebody had bought it at the Vancouver. So
I was in a topless environment.
Now, did we nail down where that Hollywood Bowl box set came from?
The what?
The Hollywood Bowl box set? Did we figure out where that came from?
Well, this is given to me from my friend in Japan, but it was made here in America somewhere in 95, 90s to 95. But it's not legit. It looks so good, though.
Yeah, well, I thought it was legit. I went, since when?
No. He told me that they've done such a nice job. He told me it wasn't real.
Oh, yeah. Obviously, people.
Looked at it, you couldn't tell where they did any copying of any. I mean,
No.
everything is right on. I mean, even the booklets, they're just beautiful. The concert booklets, the CD, you name it, everything is like perfect. And I'm sure it's worth more than $50, but
Wow.
I've never seen it in my life. And he had bought, some guy from the 90s had some in a warehouse, and he bought the last few copies. That's why he sent this to me. Because he got a few copies for like, normal, little lower price than you see on the open market. I tried to look it up, and I couldn't find it anywhere. So it's been out for he said about 25 years. Very high quality.
It is very impressive looking, I have to say, yes.
The only thing it's not embossed on the front. That'd make it even cooler. Other than that, I don't see anything to show that it was copied from anything. The print quality is so high grade, especially the books. That's why I wanted from Paul. The books, they're brand new. I mean, it's just amazing.
And does it even have printing on the spine even?
Yeah.
Look at that, it's got printing on the spine. Like
And there's a catalog number, CDP 709000452. I didn't look that up, but it reminds me of those HVM or HMV boxes they did back in the day.
Yeah, I've got the Abbey Road version of that. Yeah.
But it has the 2 booklets, which I'm happy. But I don't collect like you guys, so I don't know how long I'll keep it. I love my friends when they send me stuff, but I like to share stuff too.
there's
It's
other
pretty
one wants
good.
to
You got
stab at this question.
right?
I apologize, Paul.
It's got the vinyl in it, right?
No, that's one thing it's lacking, and I was gonna.
Oh, it doesn't.
I lost an auction yesterday that I was gonna try to get that had a promo copy for sale for a
Oh, okay.
reasonable price, but I don't want to spend more than like $20 to get something to put in there for kicks. It does have room for the album though, if I wanted to like squeeze one in. Maybe I should send it to Paul. He appreciates these things.
Absolutely.
Did everybody want to take a stab at naming their favorite Kiss album?
I've always liked Kiss Alive. I just thought because it was recorded, wasn't most of it recorded here in Detroit? And
It was, yes.
I remember that album like it came out yesterday. I mean,
Oh, I have that one too.
I do not have that.
What? A box set for Beatles Story? What?
That's right.
Mine's a gatefold. Mine isn't like that.
That's a Japanese.
Yeah.
It's the Japanese version.
Ah, so.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, very
you
nice.
get Igloo.
Yeah, it's kind of unique, right?
They did
It's
the same thing for the red and blue too, though. I think
Yeah.
that's a
Ooh.
cool cover.
there's the second record,
Oh man, you got to copy those covers. For
Wow.
and then they also include a booklet.
super cool.
Very nice.
You make me want to collect vinyl, Paul.
Oh,
Almost.
yeah. Cool. It's not easy to find these complete, and with the corners still intact. Mine's pretty much in mint shape. I
Did some
paid like
wonderful
40.
toys.
I don't know what I paid, but I don't remember paying a lot for it. It was pretty cheap.
Hmm.
But
And he listens to it once a year. I'm just kidding.
yeah,
Mm.
at least.
Wow.
It's very
Something
nice.
I've never seen before.
It's very nice.
It's different. It's very different.
I think it was the French that had the box sets of the red and blue.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think the Japanese did. Could have been France.
Well, I liked all the early Kiss albums because I was like 15, 16 when they came out. I loved all that stuff in 76, 75. But I remember I was at the Detroit concert when I was 16, and I loved that album when it came out because it reminded me of being in that. I still listen to it today. Not every day, but yeah.
Yeah, I believe Cobo Arena, right?
Cobo Arena. That's right.
Yeah, I believe
The
that.
other interesting one I have is the Beatles ballads.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
But this
I
is
love that album cover.
this
Yeah.
is a promo version
Mhm.
because I'll show you why. It's a gatefold.
ooh.
Magic.
Marketing. Strategic marketing.
And this is a photocopy of the documents, but the original came with documents about it. It's just press release stuff, right? But this was just strictly for promo purposes. I think the label's just the standard label.
Hmm.
But it's kind of cool. My friend Andre grabbed this for me a while ago. It's pretty cool.
That artwork was one of the original concepts for the Dollhouse White Album cover.
Yeah, that was going to be the White Album cover at one
It was
point.
called a Dollhouse until they
Yeah.
found out another group had used the name and they couldn't do it.
Yeah, that was going to be the original White Album cover right there.
Yeah, just
But
as well.
because it's a neat draw. It's a neat rendering. You know, I'm glad they ended up using it somewhere.
And the White Album was so eclectic that the cover would work with it. I mean, there's tigers in the background, there, Bungalow Bill, there's all kinds of stuff going on.
Well, yeah, you can see some of the themes of the songs in there. Yeah.
Now, is this true? If you don't have the Obi strip, it's worthless?
Well, this is Canadian. This is not Japanese.
We're going to make a Canadian OB.
Yeah.
With maple leaves
That's
and
right.
maple syrup all over it.
I've actually recreated OB strips for other collectors in the past because they've lost theirs, and I've had to recreate them from scratch, and they came out pretty darn good to make them more complete.
Yeah, someone is looking for some advice here. So, like a Let It Be box set with book and everything, pretty good condition. $275. That's a good price.
Best advice I have is buy low, sell high.
I bought the booklet on its own for $50, and then the record I don't know was worth maybe what 50 again. So
What was that? What was that? Bring that question up. What was that?
Oh, the one with the Let It Be box set?
For the original Let It Be box set with book and everything in pretty good condition, buy it. Absolutely buy it.
Ooh.
That's an outstanding. Is it? Well, it doesn't matter what pressing it is, but that's an outstanding price. You definitely buy that. I'd buy it. I'd buy it without giving it a thought.
yeah, I was able to get this for $50. It's a
Oh
brand
my
new
goodness,
nice copy of the book.
you got one.
So I kept this. I've had it for quite a few years, but maybe 6-7 years ago I bought it for $50, and it's in good shape. I just keep it. I've looked at it a few times. I have an electronic version of it. I think I had mailed one to you, but you can look at it.
I got a bunch of those. Well, not a bunch. I got 3 of those Let It Be box sets. And the only reason I have 3 because I kept finding them cheap. This is my original. Still got the shrink wrap on it.
Cool.
So got that. But then I kept finding them cheap, so I got 2 more. Like I think this one I only paid like $150 for.
Do they each have the box?
And this one is about the same. Like, yeah, it's full. They're complete with the book and everything.
Oh, cool.
So I found them cheap, so I thought, well, I'll buy it for that. Because these things go for, well, this one I'd probably be able to get $1,000 for it.
Wow.
Just because it's in excellent shape and it's still in the shrink wrap. It's not sealed, but
Sell my book for $75.
So, like,
Well,
if you see one for $275, buy it.
you pay a lot for the books. Yeah,
Wow.
the books are cheap.
Ooh. Okay, Closet Christian, now run to your local record store, whoever. And
That's a really,
Yeah.
that's a good price, whether it's UK, Canada, I think Australia had one. I think
Brazil, whatever.
Well, are yours UK or yours Canadian versions?
mine are Canadian.
Okay.
Yeah. But even still, like the Canadian ones, you'll pay $1,000 for them.
Now, do your 3 booklets all identical? Or do you have one with the sticker in the inside cover where they?
I got both. Yeah, one has a sticker, one doesn't. One, the inside of the cover is black instead of white.
Okay.
There's
Mine's white.
different variations on that. Yeah. And
Yeah, we are the authority here. Yes.
I also have a loose cook as well.
Paul's the authority. He has everything I don't. Vinyl wise.
Well, just the Canadian stuff, right?
Right. I never. My book, as far as I know, came from UK. I have no idea where it came from. I don't know if they were actually said printed in wherever. I never looked.
Yeah.
I'd have to open it up to look.
Looks like Paul has more. He's hunting.
Mine is a little corner in the bottom. That's the only flaw.
Yeah.
Chipped in the corner.
Got one little creek somewhere. Oh, yeah, down at the bottom.
Little tiny corner rip. Other than that, it would be considered, I would think, very good plus. As I say,
These
50 years old.
found these sleeves for box sets. They're 13 inches wide,
Ooh.
and they fit just really nicely for a box set. They're perfect. They're perfect size for All Things Must Pass. And then they're the what do they call them? The Bailey sleeves, the resealables. So you can find them out there too.
I was trying to find if mine says where it was printed. I don't see any kind of information on printing.
So where do you find those bags there, Paul?
Well, these are from. I got them at my record store, but Boxes Unlimited has them online. You can get them. Mine, I think, were from a different source, but
And they look, yeah, and they got an adhesive strip. I just heard it. Ooh, yeah. So
so they're pretty good, and they're I think they're 2 millimeters. These ones. Or 2 millimeter. They're not 2
so they're good for box sets and sandwiches.
Yeah, and pizzas.
Look at that! Wow.
I need one for my Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, well, it'd be perfect for that. Yeah, they fit. I put all my my All Things Must Pass in them. Yeah.
My booklet says printed in England by Garrett and Lefthouse International Limited, 69, The World, by Apple Publishing. So I don't know if they were all printed and then distributed from England or not, but mine says it was printed in England. So, curious.
Yeah, so that would be from a UK set because the Canadian ones are printed in Canada.
Well, as a Christian, if that's worth it to you, I would definitely go out and get it.
Yeah.
No Pet Shop Boys. That's right. No Pet Shop Boys. That doesn't make sense. And you never put ABBA in there either. What kind of a list is that?
Hey, Kian is the one who's making the list, not me.
I don't own ABBA. I apologize. Not even a greatest.
We have the Trailer Park Boys.
And I wouldn't consider Beck a band. It's an artist.
True. That's true. Beck's not a band. Neither are the Monkeys. Oh,
Oh,
You're right.
take
You're
that back.
lucky Kian hadn't mentioned.
Don't say that, Doc. This is yours, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh, ooh. Ah.
ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
1968 one.
Mm-hmm.
Original.
What do you mean that's mine?
I'm saving it in your file so you can just hang it up or something. I don't want
That too. That too.
Yeah.
to do with it.
Like Christmas. Oh my God.
What am I?
There's one of my All Things Must Pass.
That's super cool.
One of those bags. They're perfect size.
Bags Unlimited. I'll look it up.
Yeah, Bags Unlimited is one source. I'll show you where I got mine. There is a website.
Well, I thought you were going to show us where we could find it so we could steal it. I know where it is now.
Good luck.
I'm going to use that head album to do my shaving in the morning.
So this is the
Yeah.
this is where my record store got them, and the company. Just give me a sec here. What's the name of the company? Company. Where are you, company? Where my record store got them? Company. Company's called Bad Company.
That's Ziploc.
What's the name of the company? Company, where are you, company? Company. Oh, here. The Square Deal. Square Deal Recordings and Supplies. A website.
Something's going on.
Something is going on.
I'm hearing a lot of background noise.
I know. I'm going to hit everybody on mute. Here we go.
Top 10 bands they wanted to know.
Not mine.
Well, Beatles is my number one. Number two would have to be.
I think I found it. Jorgen?
Background noise there on Jorgen.
Yeah,
I
it's
think maybe
Jorgen.
Jorgen?
Sorry, it was me.
I went along and muted everybody, and Jorgen's the last time I listened. All of a sudden, boing, it was
There were a
gone.
whole bunch of Pink albums yesterday.
Wrench away.
Wow.
Sold a ton of Kinks yesterday.
It was like somebody was drowning. Like, everybody was
Oh, no.
boing.
There were a whole bunch of Pink albums yesterday.
Somebody was drowning. Like, what the heck?
Like
Now
that,
I'm in it because I closed YouTube.
That was me. I was just screwing with you.
what Joe Mayo does. He streams sometimes.
Nice screw. I'm sitting there hunting. Where is that coming from? Where is that coming from?
Not me. Not me.
You stop that. Look, there's Jorgen's top 10. Depeche Mode, Pet Shop Boys, Chicago Bengals, OMB, and who's
Swedish
Kent?
band. Swedish band.
Okay.
Are they up there with ABBA? Are they just as good?
They're more related to Depeche Mode than ABBA.
And U96, who's that?
A German techno band.
Why is Jorgen commenting when he's here?
Because you guys are busy talking Beatles and monkeys.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody, I'm gonna head out early because I have some stuff I
I just had to
recorded
show
on.
up in from Japan. I didn't make
I have to
it.
catch up on. So I will see you next Sunday.
Okay,
See
fine.
ya.
See you tomorrow, Jorgen.
Good night.
Right.
Night.
Go brush your teeth now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the Beatles or the Monkees.
What
Oh.
survival can? What's that about?
It's a
I
survival.
know. I found it. It's probably about 25 years old. It was in a package. Back from my old record shop, we had this laying around.
That's good to have in the car. You should keep that in your car.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. But look what it says.
Yeah, 36-hour survival
No,
candle.
but it says made in Canada.
Oh, Winnipeg. Ah, because over in Winnipeg, they need a lot of survival stuff.
Winter pick.
It was just in with a bunch of stuff I had from when I owned my record shop. Well, it's not the Beatles, so there you go.
Well, that's different, and it comes from Winnipeg. So how about that?
I might have quoting my Canadian brothers at least 20 years ago or something.
Oh wait a minute. Gotta switch. There. So Jorgen gets to keep the duck.
Duck.
I want my duck.
Ah, you got your duck back. You got your duck back.
Duck.
Yeah.
To get warm.
Duckets.
Yes. So what do we got here? Oh, been on for an hour and a half. Got maybe another half hour to go. And if somebody wants to take James's spot, I put a link there, and you can join if you like.
America.
Yes.
Oh, what's that? Grandchild. Which one's that now?
That's my little fatty out in Texas. His name is Mr. Polk.
Number 6.
Number 5. 6 is 0.
See, you should just number them.
6 is
You got enough now for a hockey team, you know.
I do. I think I do. I'm really looking forward to. I'm trying to see number 6 here.
You should buy little Red Wings jerseys for all of them.
Here's number 6. That was the last one.
Oh.
Harper, I watch. Well, I don't watch her right now because I'm sick, but I watch her every day during the week.
Yeah. She looks hungry.
There's an interesting thing. My camera sucks. I got to get a better camera for you guys. It's hard to. You can't even see it.
No, can't see what it is. Something red.
I made some 45 sleeves for somebody the other day, and I made them out of cardboard. Came out pretty good. It's a Wheat Honey's 1967. It's just the lighting. You can't even see it. But anyway, they came out pretty good. Anyone needs any 45 sleeves made, I can do that now. I know how to make 45 sleeves. We produce them.
I'm just learning how to answer my phone.
Good.
So,
Didn't look bad.
yeah. It's the Kings, the Moody Blues, Monkeys, Duran Duran, Go-Go's, Bangles, Bowie, America?
Can you mention the Kinks and Duran Duran in the same voice? I don't think that's.
I have to say that Bowie isn't a band either.
Well, that's true. But America, though?
Oh, America! I love America.
What's wrong with America, Doc? What's wrong with America? It's a great band. So shut up.
I like Sister Golden Hair. It's great to roll straight too, but
Oh,
You have a Horse with No Name. You have Sister Golden Hair. You
Hair
have
and Tin Man and
you guys, you need an education.
oh. Everyone, now we're going to learn all about America. Yeah, Jorgen's Run and all run. Ah! Robert, you've muted yourself.
I said I have the greatest hits. I have other albums on plaque.
Okay, now we're going to learn all about America. Here we go.
Mhm.
This album is one of two reasons I play the guitar today.
Ooh. Wow.
That's
But
the
I thought
second-
America was two people.
It is now.
Originally.
Okay. All right. Okay.
George Martin produced this,
Oh, it's extra
and
special.
he produced this one as well.
I thought he produced all of them.
And he produced just the middle bunch. He produced this one as well.
Hmm.
And then the last one I have is they've done more. This is called Harbor. Anyway,
I have 7.
all their albums began with H.
Now, was that the entire America discography, or are you missing a few?
This is when they were the three of them. This is the discography for the three of them.
Are there
Okay.
7?
So you don't have anything past that.
I used to, but they got more into adult contemporary, and I kind of lost it.
And
This
then they
album-
started to suck.
This is a fantastic. I love this album. It's a fantastic album. Because the second one, it's the one with Ventura Highway on it.
Ah,
Fantastic album. It's one of the best albums they did.
Mhm.
well, it's funny. I keep finding that America's Greatest Hits in the bargain pile.
Yeah, yeah.
I see that a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot.
Right.
I like their stuff.
7, but I don't have them. I have them on plaque. And then I have
Yeah,
the-
after Dan Peake left America, he did a really good Christian solo album in 1981 called All Things Are Possible. And I played some songs from it from my radio days. That's in 1981.
Yeah, I think I've got one. I think I got that one.
Yeah, we had a
he
promo
died
copy at one time at our station.
of,
It was really good.
was it cancer? He died of cancer quite a few years ago.
Several years ago, yeah.
I think it was cancer that took him. Yeah.
I thought you weren't going to drink that, Doc.
I gotta use it.
It's
You could,
there.
put it on, you could put it on your toast in the morning.
It's not terrible. It's just
Okay.
kind of flat.
You
Okay.
can clean your bathtub with it.
Yeah.
Well, is it flat or was it even supposed to have a sparkle?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Do they have this over there? Doritos?
Jerry toast?
I've never seen it.
Invisible Ray has a compliment for us.
Oh, good. Where's that?
Okay. Oh,
Oh, I see. This stream sucks.
Read between the lines. Read between the lines.
He could come on and make something of us, I'm
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, I just happen to have an extra square, so
Extra square, we could get one more.
I can. I started getting warm anyways. I should probably go rest.
oh,
Okay.
wait.
What was that flash? He flashed us there. What did he flash?
Yeah. Oops, wrong button. That
Justin,
one. There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
it's upside down. I got one just like that.
Yeah. Well, ooh.
It's like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Mhm. That's
Oh,
a lot.
okay.
It's
There's
a
one
live.
Paul didn't have.
I don't have that one.
Uh-oh.
This is my favorite. It might sound strange because it's not considered the best one, but I think it's the best one.
Yeah, Hideaway that's
Mhm.
actually very good.
I just love
They
Hideaway.
recorded that in Colorado, I think.
It's the last one that George Martin was. It's the last one that there were 3 members in it.
No, the one after that was.
Okay, but it was the last one with George Martin.
That was recorded at Caribou Ranch, I think, in Colorado. It's a great album. Yeah, that's the last one where they had 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hideaway. That's the first one George Martin produced. And that's the one they had after. That's the first one where there were just 2 of them.
So, you don't have balls to say anything bad about.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Well,
there
I only good albums, Christopher. Actually, I don't have any bad records because them I call away bad records.
yeah,
Do you have any Delaney and Bonnie?
I do.
Who are they?
Do I have to show you?
Paul. Paul will show Delaney and Bonnie.
It take me a while. No, it didn't. Oh,
Oh, see? Aha! With Eric Clapton.
Is that the one George played on too?
no, he's not on this one, but he
Okay.
played with them during that tour. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But there's Bobby Whitlock there.
Uh-oh.
Bobby Whitlock.
That's Clapton.
Mm-hmm.
Carl Radle is there. I'm showing you the Derek and the Dominoes guys,
Yeah.
and that's Jim Gordon there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where they came from, their band. There's Delaney and Bonnie there, and that's where Derek and the Dominoes kind of came from, their band, and then went to record with George, and that's when they, as they were recording All Things Must Pass, they did a mini tour as Derek and the Dominoes while they were recording All Things Must Pass as well. You guys know about the cover?
I do.
I never heard of the band, so how could I?
He's going to tell you about the feet.
Go ahead.
About the feet, Doc.
Yes, the feet. Tell us about the feet.
Well, you tell us about the feet.
Well, you see those feet hanging out the window there, kids?
Yeah.
They belong to Bob Dylan.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
This was taken from a photo shoot that they were doing for a Dylan Live album, which never happened. So they used the photos for this album,
See?
which I found interesting. But that's Bob Dylan's feet, and of course, he has nothing to do with this album. But
He just happened to be in the neighborhood.
he might have done some Dylan on this album. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
who said this stuff isn't educational, right?
yeah.
Hmm.
I'm just looking at the musician. It doesn't list George Harrison on this. And that could be because of contract issues,
Mm-hmm.
But he did play on that tour.
Apple wouldn't let him put his name on it.
He did play on that tour in I think it was January '69 is when they did that tour.
Mm.
No, that's not right. December '69 they did that tour.
Hey, Delaney and Bonnie wouldn't happen to be in the Hall of Fame, would they?
I don't know if they are or not.
Should they be? Could they be?
They probably should be, because they actually had a pretty big influence. They were sort of the spearheading that Southern rock tradition that came out, and they were one of the first people to kind of spearhead that. Yeah. Anyway.
Interesting.
We got some news. Invisible Ray is drunk.
I think he's a little more than drunk, if that's really him.
What's he saying?
He said it over there. I'm drunk.
George was Invisible George. Yes, of course. I'm drunk, he says. He was paid in grams.
or no,
Ray. Imposter. Oh.
just rattling. But Sarah wants to know if we know of Cashman and West.
I know Wayne Cashman. He played for the Boston Bruins.
I don't know of Adam West, who was Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Same two guys, Wayne Cashman and Adam West. That must be them.
I only know Go West. I only know Go West British group.
Like, oh, the Pet Shop Boys.
I can see why they were a B grade, but yeah, okay.
They have a group here in America called the two guys called the Milk Carton Kids, and they sound a little bit like them. At least they try to. But I have two other albums. They're okay. They're a newer band from about 4 or 5 years ago. They do okay.
Brian says there's 2 Invisible Rays here.
Oh. Okay.
Wow. That's craziness.
Who's the real one?
No, Doc, you had the great opportunity to solve the problem, which is a trouble.
Which is
Yeah.
Which
one?
I don't know. They both look alike to me. I can't tell the difference. Oh, that's the real one. That's the real one.
Doc, your beard is weird.
Yeah, so that's got to be the real one.
Doc, I hope so.
Yeah, I'll bet you. Yeah. I don't know. Will the real Invisible Ray please stand up?
We don't know if he's telling the truth either. It could be.
I know, but there's too many.
It actually could be Invisible Ray who pretend they're an imposter.
Oh. No, that was the imposter. No, yeah, it was the imposter.
I
Looks
got a
like
solution, Ray. Come up here and show your face. Then you know you're the imposter.
Doc,
Sounds like a
original Ray. Yeah.
I don't know. Should we dare put a link up? That could be scary.
I was just kidding, Doc.
Ray hasn't been the same since he stopped playing with his sock puppet.
Oh, is that what it was? What do we got? Oh, we got about 18 minutes left.
Okay.
Do we have enough?
Yes, exactly. It's like when there was 2 Spider-Men. It was
It's
like,
the clone saga all over again.
indeed, yes.
It's like having 2 yes groups, like 2 journeys, you know.
Yeah, 2 Guess Who's. Or
Two
something.
Guess Who's.
Well, that is the problem. Guess who?
Okay.
Guess Who's the Who one thing. Yeah. I don't know. We're going to have to start holding stuff up. Okay, Partridge Family. Yay.
Families.
Just always have this handy to,
Not like
Yeah.
that.
Mine's in there.
or do it in case, like,
We can say about it.
Yeah.
I know that I have that also.
I showed all my new stuff, but they didn't like it.
We can say to Invisible Ray, will you please, real Slim Shady, please stand up. Please stand up.
the Searchers? What the?
Greatest.
Where'd you get that?
That's a good CD. I got it for like $5 in the store.
Ooh, wow. How many songs on it?
On this one, I thought it was like 15. This is just a cover for it. It came with 2 covers for some reason. So I just had the extra cover laying around
Just in case you didn't like one.
since you were showing stuff. They had a lot of good hits. I mean, some of them instrumental, some of them not. Other things I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And is one of the songs, am I thinking wrong, Apache? Is that one of them? It's been a while since I've listened to it.
I'm just reading Ray's comments.
I'm trying research.
I hope it's the one I put up, Paul.
Okay.
I don't want to say. Anyway,
Okay.
some guy gave me this.
More Beatle crap. No, I'm just kidding.
Some guy made these for me too. These are good.
I just wish the Beatle box was in better shape. It came from cassettes. Otherwise, it's fantastic. I mean, a lot of interesting. From 1980, it was a nice box set
Yeah.
because it had a lot of stuff that was not out until that box set.
Now, Sarah, if you add the who to your list, you have to remove someone.
Mm-hmm. That's
That's
11.
10. So that's 11. So who are you going to remove from your list? Sarah?
What
Are you
list,
going to remove?
You have to remove somebody.
what list is she putting together?
A
Top 10 artists or whatever.
10 favorites.
Oh,
So you might have to take off Cashman and West.
It's
No, that was not
There,
her.
there it is. Oh,
She has changed Bowie to Simon and Garfunkel because Bowie is not a
no,
band.
take off BS and T. Nobody likes BS and T.
I don't even know who BS
What
is.
are you talking about? I love Blood, Sweat and Tears.
Yeah, no, take them off. They've only got one.
He's not Backstreet Boys, she means.
Oh, that's what it is? I wasn't sure. I don't know what that means.
no, it's Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm out of the loop, I guess.
Is David Clayton Thomas still alive?
No,
I kind of thought he wasn't.
no, he died quite a
Go-Go's
few.
has been Go-Go.
Nope, she's taking off the Go-Go's.
Go-Go's is going away.
Go.
No, I would have dropped Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Well,
Go-Go's,
Well, my list is complete.
spinning wheel got to go round. Yeah.
Were we talking about nipples last week on a record, Go-Go's record, or was that yours?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A Go-Go's record that
Had
showed.
nipples on it. Yeah.
Yes.
Suddenly, we take a turn to the left.
That was last week.
Well, my favorite album then is Carly Simon's with the blue sweater on. If you want to talk about those things,
Which
Okay.
one's that?
you don't have that one. I don't have it in front of me. I can get it.
Oh, okay, and Jorgen's gonna go get it.
You've seen it, right?
As long as we don't
Stop.
start talking about Blind Faith album covers.
Well, no, that's a little too young for me. But I remember the Carly Simon one, and I bought it without really knowing. There you go. It's one of my favorite covers.
Okay.
She looks nice and prime.
It is a great one, definitely.
She's a definite looker there. She's a good-looking woman.
Wait a minute, I didn't see any nipples.
Well, you got to get it closer, but they're there.
You got the look, Doc. Oh, there's
Oh yes, they are.
yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
Smile. Mhm.
I got one at the dollar store the other day, and I gave it to my son-in-law just to hang on the wall at home. I said, hey, take this. I can't have it at my wall anymore.
Doc's gonna run right out to the record store when this stream is done.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I'm getting BS and T square. What does that mean?
It is the Calvin has some emojis that we others can see.
I don't know. All I see is 4 squares, so I don't know what that's
Yeah,
about.
me too.
Thumbs up. It's like thumbs up is what I'm seeing.
Oh, okay. It's just me. Me and my Windows 7. They just don't. They can't.
But you're on Windows 7.
Professional.
What's problem with that? I also have Windows 7.
Oh my God.
Oh no. We're so doomed.
Oh,
The only problem with it is it's no longer security. They don't
I
offer.
know, yeah. I got hacked.
There are antivirus programs.
Well, I realize, but it's not just always viruses that get you. Malware is good to have. Malware bites is what I use.
But now they said that there was not Windows 10 was going to be it. They're never going to upgrade anymore, and now all of a sudden there is a Windows 11.
They like it. We get every October we get a new version of Windows 10, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, man. Now it's going to come a Windows 11.
Yeah, there's a Windows 11.
Well,
Yeah, but every once in a while, I gotta like, do not shut off your computer because some updates are downloading. So there's
You have no choice.
Mhm.
some
Yeah.
some updates from somewhere.
You can get.
Or are they coming from those people that call your phone every once in a while and say, "Hello, this is Microsoft. We know there's something wrong with your." No, it's not them.
no, they're the guys Microsoft gives our information to.
They will never ever call you. Microsoft.
Oh,
I get that all the time, yeah, and I let them go on. I said, well, you do understand I'm working a Macintosh machine, right?
you know what? You know
I
what's
have
freaky?
Linux. Mine's Linux or B. B's another one you can get. B, Linux, And there's more operating systems out there than just that.
I've been getting the phone calls I've been getting lately is packages at the border that have illicit content in them, and I'm going to get arrested if I don't call this number.
Yeah. Sarah, how are you watching this show if you don't have or haven't used a computer in almost a year?
Maybe telephone or iPad.
Probably phone.
Oh, we must be in vertical mode.
I have to use the computer downstairs because I have my camera hanging up here. I don't have a laptop. My wife does. She's rich and famous. I'm not.
No, I was going to bring up something about those people who call you. Sure, they have your name, but did you know they've got your address too?
Mhm.
That comes up on their little monitor. So when they say, "Hello, may I speak to Robert?" and they know where you live too, they'll rattle off your address even.
I'm going to start reading Ray's comments.
Oh, crazy. Sarah's on her phone. So,
So
I missed something here.
Just don't read any of Ray's comments.
Better go. Justin.
Where are my wrenches?
I'm sorry, Ray. I think that
Can I wrench Ray? Can I wrench Ray?
I Dream a Genie here was.
let's just say, Red Doc, that the people who are right now, maybe you can give one to Sarah. But that's all.
Apparently, I haven't handed out enough wrenches.
Or maybe Calvin also, of course.
I should give one to Jeff because he's my co-host.
I'd use my wrench, but I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to control myself.
Like everybody's doomed.
I wrench everybody, including you.
Paul goes, yeah.
Bye. Uh-oh.
Like a herd of sheep without their
This was a monster movie.
sheep
That
without the fur.
Okay, we lost Doc.
I'm about ready to go myself.
Hey,
Hi there. Welcome back to your feed.
Hey, that's quick.
Yeah.
So long as I get to pay attention.
9 minutes left. 9 minutes.
How many fingers are you holding up?
1, 2.
Excuse me.
7. Whatever.
That's good. I'm about ready for my nap.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're winding down here. Tell us
Yeah, I'm gonna take
what's going on for the next week. What we should look out for.
Well, I'll let you know how that Let It Be movie looked after I watch it. If it was any good,
Ah.
I can always
Okay.
copy it and mail it to you. Maybe that works.
Yeah. Maybe Jorgen has something coming in the mail.
I'm waiting for VCLT from JJ, but since we live oceans apart, it could take some time.
Oh boy! Like you're gonna get a big whack of KTEL.
Yeah, I know I'm going to get a copy of that bootleg concert with Elton John and Billy Joel. But
Okay.
he played on the stream a couple of weeks ago.
All right. Jeff, tell us about what's coming up for your week.
Well, only thing that's coming up with me, I'm going to the fair next Saturday, so you'll never know what's going to be there.
Oh, wow. Ever cool. And Paul, he's doing fantastic videos with Larry Graves.
Mhm.
I'm back to work next week, which depresses me. But
Anyone.
Friday, I'm been told I'm getting a Rolling Stones record arriving.
Ooh. Well, that'll be something to watch out for. Very cool. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Color vinyl.
It is in color. Bigger Bang live on Copacabana Beach.
That's a good album.
So that's supposed to be coming Friday. So that's
Yeah.
cool. Been waiting for that. Always good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Other things, frankly, nobody's business. But
I've got the Evolution and Butterfly album or CD coming from the Hollies, just so I could listen to what those are about. and to kick the rest of this butt of this thing so that in the next 5 or 6 days I'll be back, hopefully in complete shape, because even this, it just wore me right out. I'm going to go upstairs and take a nap.
Yeah. Or you can get a fried Twinkie at the fair.
Fried Twinkie at the fair. Who knows what they have?
No bad eating when you got this. And I just continue hoping my wife will get better. She's only in her 4th day. I'm in my 9th, and it's doing me good now, but we'll see how it goes. I'll keep everyone updated, but thank you so much for all those who have sent their wishes. Thank you.
And we have, yes. Get well, Robert. Get well.
Get well. Get well. Get well.
Yes, get.
You got it. Don't take it seriously, please. Take this seriously.
Mhm.
It can do
Everybody, all you 15 people out there watching, go get your shots if you haven't already. Yes.
We have an election on Monday
You do.
in Canada. We did the advance poll, but yeah.
Yeah. My voting card says the 20th.
Yeah, that's Monday, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but that's next
Well,
Monday.
not next Monday, but
Monday.
next Monday, yeah.
Mhm.
I hope
Yeah.
I'm here next Monday.
Yeah, so I'm voting for Bill the Cat.
Okay.
All
What's
right.
it for? What is for a specific office?
Prime Ministry.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Prime baboon.
Yeah, so we can kick that Trudeau out if we want to.
On the right you like that? I
We
don't know.
will see what happens. So
It's going to be a minority either way. It's not going to change anything really.
no,
I don't think it will.
not
Wait.
really. Never does.
He called it early. And it's like he thought he was going to get a majority, and oh, surprise!
I think he's commenting on that. I have no pride. Not surprised.
Yeah, not surprised. Well, anyway, don't get me going on Turdo.
Well, yeah, there's a whole bunch of crap show going on here too.
Yeah. Perfect time to end the show. So Robert and Jorgen and Jeff and Fit and all you other fun people at the Peanut Gallery, hey, we'll
It was nice seeing
see
you.
you another time, eh?
Nice seeing you.
Take
Next
care.
week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.
And broadcast.